the joint PDF. What is PDF? Probability density function. Joint PDF of x comma y, ordered pair x comma y. So here also the similar conditions ma. What is the basic condition? Total probability value is equal to 1. Discrete means we say it as summation. Continuous means we say it as integration. Since here we are dealing with two variables, we are going to deal with double integration process. So here the condition will be double integral f of x comma y dx dy is equal to 1. That is the meaning of total probability equal to 1. Note it down. Double integral f of x comma y dx dy is equal to 1. So take down the marginal PDF of x is defined as f of x equal to integral of f of x comma y with respect to f of x comma y dy. So the next one, then the marginal PDF of y is defined as f of y equal to integral of f of x comma y into dx. So don't confuse here now. If you have to find f of x means you have to integrate with respect to y variable. If you are going to find f of y means you have to integrate with respect to x variable. Okay. Similar type of questions, problems only, but we are here everything we are going to solve with integration since it is going to be a continuous one. Okay. So start with the first problem. First one. Suppose the joint PDF is given by f of x comma y equal to 6 by 5 into x plus y square, comma 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1, 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1, equal to 0 otherwise, obtain the marginal PDF of x and y. Hence find probability of 1 by 4 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 3 by 4. Okay, very simple problem. So whether it is discrete case or continuous case? Continuous, because all x and y's are different in the form of the interval, so it is a continuous one. Okay. What is the first one you have to find? What is supposed to find? Marginal PDF of x. So marginal PDF of x means what is the notation ma? Just I gave the formula. F of x. You are supposed to find what is here? F of x. Marginal PDF of y means you have to find what is here? F of y. Should we start it? So start the solution. Marginal PDF of x is equal to f of x. That is the notation. What is the formula? Integral of f of x comma y. What you will come? dy. You are finding x, so you are integrating with respect to y. This is the general formula. Now substitute our given f of x comma y, that is equal to integral of f of x comma y is 6 by 5 into x plus y square dy. So you are going to integrate with respect to y variable, no? So here you have to substitute the limit value for y. What is the limit value of y given? 0 to 1. If If you are integrating with respect to y means substitute the limit value of y variable. Now integrate now, simple integration. Integrate with respect to y. Integrating with respect to y means all the other variables are constants. So 6 by 5 multiplication, take it outside. What is integral of x? X, y. Because we are integrating with respect to y, x is a constant. So integral of dy will give you y. So you get it as xy. Plus, what is integral of y square? Y cube by 3. Just to avoid confusion, what you can do is that here you can mention the variable for which one you have to substitute the limit value. Here there is a possibility of making a mistake because normally you are used to substitute the limit value for which variable? X. So immediately what we will do here, substitute the limit value for x variable. So to avoid that one, you mention the variable here for which one you are supposed to substitute the limit value. So y varies from 0 to 1. So substitute the limit. Upper limit and substitute y equal to 1. So what will happen? 6 by 5 into x plus 1 by 2. Okay, substituting y equal to 1. What happened to the lower limit? 0, because both is adding y, so it becomes 0. So this is our f of x. After completing your f of x, put a comma and write the limit value of x. What is the limit value of x here? 0 to 1. So comma 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. This is how you must complete your f of x with the corresponding limit value. Okay. What is the next one you have to find? Marginal PDF of y. So you are supposed to find f of y. Do it. Right? Marginal PDF of y. Marginal PDF of y. Has everyone copied f of x? Still anyone copying? If you are copying, I will give it the time, otherwise I will proceed. Those who are completed, proceed with f of y. Simple integration only now, do it. Should we start with f of y? So right, f of y equal to integral of f of x comma y into dx. You have to integrate with respect to x variable. So here f of x comma y is 6 by 5 into x plus y square into dx. So we are going to integrate with respect to x variable. So substitute the limit value for x. So what is the limit value? 0 to 1. So x varies from 0 to 1. Now we integrate with respect to x, y will be a constant. So this is equal to 6 by 5 into. What is integral of x? X square by 2. What is integral of y square? X, y square. Y square is a constant, will remain as it is. Integral of dx will give you x. So it will as x y square. This within the limit 0 to 1. So substitute the limit value for x variable. Upper limit x is equal to 1. So what will be your answer? 1 by 2 plus y square. What will happen to lower limit? 0. So this is where f of y. Okay. Shall we stop? Comma. You try the limit value for y. What is the limit value for y? 0 to 1. Understood, Amma? This will be so much easy like this if both are constant limits. If the limits are going to be dependent one, then how will you solve? If the limits are given like this. This was easy because both the limits are constant, just as it is we have integrated. If the limits are given like this, what you will do? So in your previous semester, we have discussed what is the changing the order of integration process. That we will be discussing the limit value by drawing the region of integration. Okay, like that you can draw and you can try to identify from that one. But most of the cases when you discuss individually for f of x and f of y, directly substitute the limit, this limits also will work out. Even if you draw the region and get also the same limits only will joint PDF, there will be a variation. Okay, so be careful in taking these limit values. Majority, as soon as you take the limit and substitute, you will get the answer. No need to make any changes. But when you are going to take the double integration, you should be careful there in some of the problems. That is only a little bit possibility of coming that type of problem. Mostly everything will be like direct one. So no need to worry about that one. Just do the integration problem. Okay, 90% everything will be of constant limits. Either one or two cases they may give it as a variables. Okay, is the problem over? That's all. You have found f of x, f of y. Any other things? Probability of 1 by 4 is less than or equal to y, less than or equal to 3 by 4. So right, probability of 1 by 4 less than or equal to y, less than or equal to 3 by 2. How will you solve this one? Here they are having three functions. They are having f of x comma y, we are having f of x, f of y. Which one you will use here? F of y, because they are asked to find the probability value of y alone, which is going to lie between 1 by 4 to 3 by 4. So you are supposed to use only here f of y. Okay, so how will you do this one? What is the limit value? 1 by 4 to 3 by 4. Here which one you are going to substitute? F of y, because they are asked to find the probability value for y alone. So you are going to make use of f of y. So what is our f of y? 6 by 5, 1 by 2 plus y square into d bar. Okay, that's all. Just integrate and you will get the answer. But here you should be very careful with the limit values. You have to check always in this types of problems right from our unit 1 where the given limits is going to lie within the range of the given limits. What is the given limit values for y? 0 to 1. So before doing the integration, check the given limit value. What is the limit value given? 1 by 4 to 3 by 4. Whether that lies between the given interval or not? Yes or no? So you proceed. In case if the same problem is asked like this, what you will do? Instead of 3 by 4, it is 7 by 4. So what you will do? What will the upper limit you will take? Yes, you are supposed to integrate from 1 by 3 to 7 by 4. But the function is defined only up to 1. So how will you define the limit value? 1 by 4 to 1 by 3 to or 1 by 4 to. Any value to upper limit? 1 term. Because beyond 1 the function is not defined at all. If you are given any values greater than 1 also means what is the meaning? That the function is not defined, so it will become 0. So in this case what is the limit value you will put? 1 by 4 to 1 term. Because here the function is not defined at all, so it will become 0. You will understand? So be careful in that one. So as usual if they want to make the question paper a difficult one means they may twist the questions like this. Okay. What you will do in this case? Minus 1 by 4 less than or equal to y, less than or equal to 3 by 4. Minus 1 by 4 to 0. 0 to 3 by 4. Others? 0 to? Who is saying the answer? I can hear only the words. 0 to 3 by 4. Which one is right? 0 to 3 by 4. Because minus 1 by 4 to 0 where the function is defined or not? Not defined. Because the function is defined only from 0 to 1. So you are going to integrate only from 0 to 3 by 4. Can you understand the logic? See what I gave you only one question but I can change it to many different forms. So you should be very careful when you are discussing the limit values. So now proceed with this. Integrate 1 by 4 to 3 by 4. So 6 by 5 is a constant. What is integral of 1 by 2? Y. So 1 by 2 into y. What is integral of y square? Y cube by 3. This within the limit 1 by 4 to 3 by 4. We are going to substitute the limit value for here y variable. So your answer will be, note down the answer. That's the limit substitution of leaving it to you. So your answer will be 0.4625. Once you substitute the limit values and simplify, your answer will be 0.4625. In fraction means 37 by 80. Fraction means 37 by 80. Okay, next one. Next problem. The joint PDF. I try to come for parallel copying. I will not have enough time. Completed. So that the joint PDF of the random variable x comma y. Whenever I say random variable x comma y, I put in ordered pairs and so on. Random variable x comma y is given by f of x comma y equal to kxy into e power of minus of x square plus y square. E power minus of x square plus y square, comma x greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. Find the value of k. Find the value of k and also prove that x and y are independent. Also prove that x and y are independent. Okay. So in the first question, what is asked? Find k. Whether they mention or not, what you have to do? You have to find k. Even if they don't give also, you have to find the k, because we can't solve any problems with an unknown constant. Okay, so whether they mention it or not, you have to find the k. What is the condition to find the k? How do you find that unknown k value? Total probability value is 1. For continuous, what is the condition? Double integral f of x comma y dx dy, or if you want, you can write it as dy dx also, that is the source. Okay, it should be equal to 1. Using that condition, we are going to integrate, solve it, and we are going to find what is the k value first. Okay, what is the limit value for x? Greater than or equal to 0 means what is the limit value? 0 to infinity. Why? 0 to infinity. So both x and y are varying from 0 to infinity. So start the solution. We know that double integral f of x comma y dx dy equal to 1. Dx dy is equal to 1. So you substitute. So double integral f of x comma y is kxy e power minus of x square plus y square into dx dy equal to 1. I hope you remember the double integral concept, ma. So what is the order of integration here? Dx dy. So this is the limit value for which variable? X or y? X. And outer one should be for y. So the first integrand will be the inner one. The second one will be for the outer one. Okay. So what is the limit value for x? 0 to infinity. For y? 0 to infinity. Now we have to integrate this one. How can I integrate? Bernoulli's. Which will assume as u? Here we are having two variables now. U will be. How will you say that one? You studied our multiple integral, one full unit, no. So here we are having two variables, ma. First thing you try to check whether we can separate x and y into two different groups, so that it will be easy for us to integrate. We can do like that one only if both the limit values are constants. Okay, you can split this double integral into two separate single integrals if the limit value is constant and the function is able to split as x separately and y separately. Okay, can you do that? where the limit values are constant is our. So I will take it as two single integrals. This is for x, so this is for x or y, whatever our choice, that is going to affect, and this is for y, x. Okay, now we try to identify whether it is split them into two different groups. Okay, can you collect all the y terms from here? What are the y terms you are having? Y is there. Can you split this into two terms? Positive or not positive? How will you write? E power minus x square into e power minus y square. Because since the base is same, you can add the power. So you can split like this. In case you are having a function as e power minus xy, can you split? Possible? E power. If you combine this, you will get it as e power minus xy. Possible? Not possible. When it is in product ways, you can't split them into two different terms. Okay, only if it is in addition or in subtraction only, you can split them and write them into two terms. Because if the base is same as, you can add the powers. Using that logic, we can separate. But when it is in product ways, you can't split that one. So be careful with that. So here this can be split as y e power minus y square into dy. This is one integral. Into what are the x terms you will be getting? X e power minus x square into dx. So you are having k as a constant overall. This should be equal to 1. Okay. So this you can do if you can separate f of x comma y separate as x term separately and y term separately. And also this can be implemented only if both the limits are constant. Otherwise this logic cannot be accepted. Okay, ma'am? Understood? Now we will integrate this one. Both are similar variables, yes or no? Here having x and here you are having y. Both are having same limit values, yes or no? So you do one integration separately, get that answer, put the same answer for this one. No need to do the integration for the next one again. You can just put similarly and you can write your answer. Okay, should we proceed? Anyone remembers how to integrate this one? It's kind of problem. X equal minus x square. How can you integrate it? Very standard problem in integration. Single integration. Can you apply Bernoulli's formula? Is it possible to apply Bernoulli's formula? Yes or no? Yes. What you can assume u? X. What will be dv? E power minus x square. So you need v. Tell me what is v from this one. What is integral of e power minus x square? We have integration formula. We have the formula only for linear term. E power minus x is minus e power minus x. You don't have the formula for square term or cubic term. So you can't solve this one using by Bernoulli's formula. Okay, what is the other easiest way? Substitution. Because here having x square comma, what is differential of x square? 2x dx. So here we are having the term as x dx. So how can you do this integration? By substitution. Okay, you try to recall all those things we want to discuss in your last semester. So integral 0 to infinity x e power minus x square into dx. Here we are applying substitution method. U equal to x square. So du equal to 2x into dx. Okay, so but you have only x into dx in your integral. So this implies x dx equal to du by 2. Okay, once you convert it as variable, you can change the limit value also. What is the lower limit value for x? 0. When x equal to 0, what is your limit value? Say it louder. 0. When x equal to infinity, you will be infinity. Okay, you also will become infinity. So now convert everything in terms of u variable and integrate. So integral 0 to infinity x equal minus x square into dx is equal to. Convert everything in terms of u variable. So this will become e power minus u. X into dx. This is written as du by 2. And u varies from 0 to infinity. Now it has become simple integration. 1 by 2 is a constant, take it outside. What is integral of e power minus u? Minus e power minus u. This within the limit 0 to infinity. Substitute the limit value. Upper limit 2 equal to infinity. What is e power minus infinity? 0. E power minus infinity is 0. Minus lower limit. Lower limit u equal to 0. What is u power? E power 0? 1. So minus into minus will become plus. So you get the answer to be 1. So in school days I don't know, study this as a formula also. Okay, well, so they would have asked you to memorize and write. Okay, what will be the answer for y equal minus y square into dy? 1 by 2. We are going to follow the same procedure. Instead of x, we are going to make use of the variable as 1. So no need to do that integration. Put similarly and complete a formula. So similarly, let us go to infinity y e power minus y square into dy equal to 1 by 2. Copy. Any doubts must get it clear now. Substitution whatever I say will not change, right? Whatever is there. Very clear. Well, that's just not available. So we substituted and got the k value. What is the k value? What is the k value? 4. Substitute here, ma. K into this answer is 1 by 2. Next integral is 1 by 2. That is equal to 1. So what will be a k value? 4. K value is equal to 4. Okay, understood? Any doubt? Yes? This also we are not able to identify this. How can I teach you and how can I expect you to get pass mark? Yes? For this also I should do on the board, miss. What can I do? So take down. Next one. Whether the problem is over? You have found out the k value. Whether the problem is over? No. What is the next one you have to do? Look at x and y are independent. For the distinct case, I gave you that condition, ma. Similar condition here. So note on the condition. If x and y are independent, if x and y are independent, f of x comma y equal to f of x into f of y. That is the condition. F of x comma y should be equal to f of x into f of y. Now we have to prove that LHS is equal to the RHS. LHS is there in our question. Whether RHS is there? No. So what you have to do now? You have to find what is f of x and what is here f of y. So when you plot in that one, it should be equal to our f of x comma y. If it happens so, then it is independent. Otherwise, it is not independent. So shall we do that one now? So I started f of x. How we define x, integral of f of x comma y into d1. Can integrate with respect to y variable. So this is equal to integral. You are integrating with respect to y variable. So you have to substitute the limit value for y. What is the limit value for y? 0 to infinity. What is f of x comma y? 4 into xy, right now. xy into e power minus of x square plus y square into d1. We are substituting here f of x comma y. So you are going to integrate with respect to y variable. All x are constant now. So take it outside the integration. Okay, we are going to do direct integration. 4 is a constant. X is in product. So we can remain as it is. Then how will you split it like this one? E power minus x square into e power minus y square. So you are going to integrate with respect to y. So this term also will remain the same. There is not going to be any change. So what are the remaining terms? Y equal to 0 to infinity. Y e power minus y square into d1. Okay. Did we do this integration already or not? 1 by 2. Substitute answer directly. Don't need to do the integration again because you have already shown that one how to get that one. So this is equal to 4x e power minus x square into 1 by 2. Okay, what happened? 2x e power minus x square. 4 by 2. Can you judge what will be your f of y now? 2y e power minus y square. Because in the same way we are going to integrate with respect to x variable. So write f of y. So f of y is equal to integral f of x comma y into dx. We are going to integrate with respect to x variable. So 4 into integral x equal to 0 to infinity x by e power minus of x square plus y square into dx. What will remain as constant? 4. Next y e power minus y square. All these three will remain the same. No change. What is the remaining? X e power minus x square into dx. Again, what will be this answer? 1 by 2. So what will happen? 4y e power minus y square into 1 by 2. So 2y e power minus y square. Okay, easy or not? We did the integration only once. When using that one, directly we are substituting the answer. So can you tell me what is the limit value for x here now? 0 to infinity. So x greater than or equal to 0. What is the limit value for y? Y greater than or equal to 0. Now you have to check your independence. Multiply f of x into f of y. Check what is the answer you are getting. Multiply 4xy e power minus x square into e power minus y square. Whether that is same as f of x comma y? Yes or no? Same or different? F of x into f of y. So 2x e power minus x square, 2y e power minus y square. Okay, wow. What is 2 into 2? 4. Then x into y. Both is of powers of x. Since the base is same, you can add your powers. So what you can write? Okay, wow. What are the limit values you mentioned for x and y? X greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. Where the same as f of x comma y? Yes or no? Yes. So they are independent or dependent? Independent. Because this is equal to f of x comma y. So x and y are independent. Can you understand now? Copy down those and not copy. Write your conclusion. So x and y are independent.